Oh, gather round, because you simply won't believe the latest chapter in the never-ending drama that is Meghan Markle. Just when you thought you'd heard it all, we're diving back into the deliciously tacky topic of her, shall we say, creative approach to designer wardrobes. It seems our Duchess of Montecito has a history with borrowing clothes that makes a kleptomaniac on a shopping spree look like a rank amateur. According to the whispers that have become a roar, Meghan's philosophy with high-end fashion has been less "thank you for the loan" and more "finders keepers." We're not just talking about nabbing a cute top for a red carpet stroll. No, darling. We're talking about a veritable treasure trove of obscenely expensive dresses, shoes, and jewels that checked in for a photo shoot and then just never checked out. This little habit allegedly sent shockwaves through the fashion world and, more importantly, caused a full-blown meltdown within the oh-so-proper royal family. Let's talk specifics, shall we? One of the most legendary tales involves a stunning pair of $1,000 Aquazzura nude heels that Meghan supposedly just walked off with after a photo shoot, as if they were complimentary hotel slippers. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. There are endless stories of items from fashion shoots going MIA on her watch, including a high-profile variety shoot in 2022. Dresses and jewels worth thousands of dollars were suddenly misplaced or lost, with some of the loot only reappearing after people started asking some very pointed questions. But here's the kicker. Meghan herself practically confessed to it. In some dusty old interview, she cheerfully admitted to swiping items from the suit's wardrobe to wear in her personal life. A certain burgundy dress, which seems to have been plucked directly from the set, has mysteriously vanished from the show's collection. You see, this isn't a one-off. It's a pattern of disappearing clothes that has raised more eyebrows than a bad facelift. What makes this all so wonderfully scandalous is the rigid royal protocol she apparently thought was just a gentle suggestion. It's common knowledge that royals, especially the ones at the top of the food chain, are absolutely forbidden from accepting gifts, particularly pricey fashion items. They are loaned, they are worn, they are returned. Period. This simple concept reportedly caused a cataclysmic clash between Meghan and her terrified aides, including one poor soul named Camilla Tabati, who had the thankless job of insisting that Meghan actually give the borrowed stuff back. The tension between Meghan and her staff over her hoarding habits allegedly reached a screaming crescendo, pouring yet more gasoline on the bonfire of her relationships within the palace. And then there's the whole freebie fiasco. Meghan, bless her Hollywood heart, apparently operated under the delusion that she was entitled to keep some of the couture gowns loaned to her. The rules are crystal clear. Loaned items go back unless the designer explicitly says it's a gift. When confronted with this basic fact of royal life, Meghan reportedly became incandescent with rage, with some whispering that she bullied staff members who dared to stand between her and her closet full of unearned swag. It's a fascinating look into the mindset of someone who clearly felt the centuries-old standards of the monarchy simply didn't apply to her. Now, let's take a quick trip back to reality. Is this sort of thing a big deal? In Hollywood, sure, a C-lister might get into hot water for forgetting to return a dress. Lindsay Lohan was famously accused of it, but it's hardly standard practice, and designers quickly learn to blacklist celebrities who have a reputation for sticky fingers. Could this be the real reason why so many major fashion houses now seem to be giving Meghan Markle a wide berth? It seems the word is out. Lending to the Duchess is a high-risk gamble. You have to wonder what this all did to her already fragile relationship with the royals. We already know about the screaming matches and staff walkouts, and this fashion fiasco could only have confirmed their worst fears. It's no wonder there were rifts. Here was a woman who didn't just break protocol, she seemed to stomp all over it in a pair of very expensive and likely unreturned designer heels. But the most telling moment The real chef's kiss of this whole saga comes from none other than her doting husband, Prince Harry. In his magnum opus of whinge, spare, he inadvertently admitted his wife had a habit of breaking some rather significant rules. With that one little confession, he fanned the flames of all the gossip, basically confirming that her public image was a constant battle against her private actions. This was never just about the clothes. It was about the entitled image she projected, an image completely at odds with the duty-bound values of the family she'd married into. In the end, it seems Meghan's complicated relationship with ownership and the way she handled designer loans was just one of the many torpedoes she aimed at her own royal career. Some might try to spin it as the behaviour of a rebel shaking up a stuffy institution. But others see it for what it is, another glaring example of the entitled behaviour that has defined her public life. And if one thing is certain, it's that this story is far from over. So stay tuned, because with Meghan, the next scandal is always just one borrowed dress away.